Sup, fellas, here for the week 2 review. Obviously, I'm having to film the video at work because I have shit I have to do after work today. So, you guys are going to get the treat of having the video delivered to you a little bit sooner. Without further ado, we'll get into the matchups. I have my matchup here versus Ray. For some reason, he thought he was going to win. Posted a nice little funny video last week. Try to let him know he had an easy matchup in week 1. We wanted to take it easy on him, get him a little excited, at the beginning of the year. So I was able to win this one 137 to 101. I'm looking at my team. Was able to win, but no thanks to Russell Wilson, who only had 11. McCaffrey can't find the end zone, only 15. But I did have Nick Chubb, who put up 3 of those touchdowns, which was very nice, 31 points there. I got double digits out of 2 of my receivers, and then got 0 out of Paris Campbell. Had Bateman on the bench, who got me like 18, I believe, 19. Clearly overthought that situation. I figured with Pittman being out, they'd go to Campbell. But clearly the Colts aren't very good when you get destroyed by Jacksonville, so it is what it is. Tight end played all right for me. Picked him up off waivers, 13 out of the kicker and the defense. And, I've kind of reiterated in the years past, like if you can get double digits out of your defense and your kicker in a week, I think that's a big-time recipe for likely winning the week. So got that going on there. Nothing on my bench. Most of my guys are hurt or backups, just holding on, hoping maybe there's an injury down the road. Looking at Ray's team, Mahomes got the win in real life, but only put up 17. Obviously, you expect more from Mahomes there. Most quarterbacks, 17 will probably be okay with, but you expect more from Mahomes. I was very pleased when he only put up 17 on Thursday night. That was very beneficial. Aaron Jones did have a very nice game with 31. Harris got in the end zone. Justin Jefferson was kind of held in check last night, only the 8 points. Going up against Darius Slay, one of the better corners in the league, and Kirk Cousins just didn't have a great game. I was a little surprised at how bad the Eagles beat him, but Eagles might be one of the better teams in the league this year. Mooney got him a whole 1/10 of a point. Obviously, the Bears are a struggling team. I don't see a bright future there. Russell Gage got him 5, touchdown out of Thomas. Not much else going on there. Did have Garrett Wilson on the bench, who had 26, had a huge game and a big-time comeback for the Jets on the Browns there. Next matchup we have Michael versus Dakota. Michael won this one 105 to 84. Michael's team was led by Jalen Hurts, who had an amazing game last night, put up 33. Not great games out of his running backs. Deontay Johnson was able to get double digits at receiver for 11. A.J. Brown had 9. He also had a 0 at receiver with DJ Chark. Kelsey, an underwhelming game for him, 7.5. Miles Sanders did get 10, and he got 12 out of his kicker. Not a great score, but just enough to get the victory. I'm obviously looking at Dakota's team. His team was decimated with a broken ankle to Trey Lance. He doesn't currently have another quarterback on the roster, so we'll see who he picks up this week. My guess would be Wentz, Garoppolo, somewhere probably in that range. You got Saquon, who got him 10, and then it's just a lot of single-digit performances. Obviously, Mike Williams got kicked out of the game, so that was unfortunate. I believe he is appealing the suspension today, so we'll see if he can maybe not be suspended next week, which would be great because I own him in another league. St. Brown put up 35. That's the only reason Dakota scores, I guess, somewhat respectable. He put up almost half his team's points, but he's had an amazing year so far. Finished the year strong last year. I mean, he's really looking like a premier receiver in the league. Kyle Pitts continues to disappoint, only with 3 points. Browns defense got him 0, and the bench is just god-awful. Next matchup we have Garrett versus Josh. Josh was the team who was called a scrub last week by Ray. Obviously, he must not have put that on the board in the locker room because his team didn't get the message that, hey, you're supposed to prove us wrong. They took the beating here, 143 to 91. Looking at Josh's team, Burrow could not beat the backup quarterback on the Cowboys. Only put up 16.5. Single digits out of both his running backs. Obviously, James Conner left that game with an ankle injury. It's not supposed to be serious, but we'll see how the week goes. He did get 12 out of Lamb, 11 out of his tight end, Higbee. CEH put up 14, and just a lot of single digits across the board there. I mean, DK Metcalf, 5.5. I mean, I'm not expecting a lot out of him with Geno Smith at quarterback. Juju. I do think Juju will have some good games this year, but I think that Kansas City offense, there's nobody that really stands out outside of Kelsey, so there's going to be weeks where it's going to be Hardman. There's going to be weeks where it's going to be Juju. There's going to be weeks, where it's CH or Isaiah Pacheco or MBS. I'm trying to think of some of their other receivers. On his bench, he did have Jahan Dotson, who had 16. He also had 2 on the bench who had 39 points. Obviously, that would have helped a lot, but I don't think you're benching Burrow for Tua by any means. Looking over here at Garrett's team, Kyler Murray had a magical effort, if I should say. 26 points. He's just running around like it's a fucking video game. It's almost amazing to watch. I'll get to see it in person in a few weeks when they come to Charlotte. He's just slipping out of tackles, just running around, extending plays, and it's quite entertaining. Eckler had 14. DJ Moore, slightly underwhelming game, but he did find the end zone with 12. Mike Williams had a huge day with Keenan Allen out with 21. Darren Waller found the end zone with 14. Bills defense got him 22. Kicker got him 17. Obviously, that's massive, and his bench didn't have much going on. Did have Rashad Penny only get him 1.5 points in the lineup. That's pretty tough there. Next up, we got Kenny versus Garrett, number 2. Kenny put the whooping on him here. It's 164 to 111. Looking at Kenny's team, Stafford got him 19. Not much out of the running backs. I mean, he put up 164 with his number 1 pick, Jonathan Taylor, only getting him 7. That's pretty nice. Obviously, he had Tyreek Hill, who got him 37. Christian Kirk, 2 touchdowns, got him 23. Mark Andrews had a big day, 9 for 104 and a touch, 21. Curtis Samuel had a touchdown, 20. I mean, just a lot of end zone touches by his team this week. Not too much going on the bench. Did have Jacoby Myers, 9 for 95, 14 points. Not a bad day there. Looking at Garrett, number 2's team, Herbert had a good day, 23 points. Breece Hall had a touchdown, got him 13. Cooper Kupp obviously is going to dominate most weeks, got him 26. Freiermuth found the end zone, but didn't do much else, got him 10. And everything else is single digits outside his kicker, got him 13. Jerry Jeudy in his lineup, 2 points, left the game with a shoulder injury. Or ribs. I've heard that as well, so we'll see what comes of that and how that goes. Next up, we got Derek versus Dalton. Derek won this one pretty big. This was 160 to 108. Lamar led the way for him with 4 touchdowns, 43 points, but did lose that game in the end. Well, I guess he didn't really lose it. His team kind of lost it. Swift had 16. Amari Cooper had a nice day with 21. Goddard had him 11. David Montgomery with 15. Double digits out of the defense. 25 is huge. 10 out of his kicker. Did have Lockett on the bench with 15. Daniel Jones with 13 on the bench. Jeff Wilson he picked up. Got him 11. Looking at Dalton's team, the defending champ is 0-2, so I'm sure most of us are pretty happy with that. Tom Brady, Elliott, Hunt, Devontae Adams, Hawkinson, Gordon, all single digits. Obviously, Adams a major disappointment considering he was supposed to have a huge day. Diggs made his team respectable on the week, got him 39, which is just insane. Rams with 11. Allen Robinson on the bench had a touchdown with 13. I believe he was supposed to have a second touchdown, but for some reason didn't happen. It is what it is, but nice to see the champ losing there. And then the last matchup we have is Jason F. versus Jason C. Jason F. with 126 to 97. Jason F. was led by Josh Allen, who had 30. James Robinson with 15. Obviously, he's the go-to guy. It's not Etienne like a lot of people thought in the preseason. Debo got him 12. Obviously, Jalen Waddle had a massive game with 35. Pollard had 18. And everything else is pretty lackluster on the team. Looking at Jason C., Derek Carr, I hate him. He got 19 points. I believe I heard he hasn't thrown for more than 2 touchdown passes in a game in like a couple seasons, which is ridiculous. T. Higgins got him 16. Michael Thomas was 16. Marquise Brown got 10. Should have had more, but he caught that deep ball. I think it was in overtime, and then got fucking nailed and dropped it. Not much else going on in this team. Some low scores down the board there. Guys, make sure you get your waiver claims in. Waivers are processed tomorrow at noon. I can't think of anybody big that's out there, but everybody's team needs are different. We'll see what happens. I will have power rankings posted when you guys see this video in the group chat, and look forward to seeing you guys next week. See you.